Scott.
What do you mean?
What
It's
is
like
a
this
channel
bonding.
bonder?
It bonds up multiple internet connections together, so we can stream.
Do we have the channel bond?
We have only the software channel bonder right now. We're
okay.
going to get a hardware channel bonder, so we're going to have 6 for Lightfair. 6
Wow.
internet connections. So we have high-speed HD, 1080p coming up.
Getting exciting.
Scott, let us know.
Looks like
Count
I'll
us
be
down,
there for
bud.
sure too.
Count us
You
down.
coming? Good.
We're live now. We're live.
Hey, live and at 'em.
Shoot, man. Hey,
Jesus.
whoa, Scott. I should have unmuted my producer back in Toronto, folks. Hey, thanks for listening. We're live right now. Greg, hashtag.
One call does it all.
Come on, Bill Brown.
Come on.
Come on, BillBrownSales.com, baby. One call does it all. If you're a lighting manufacturer, you need to have a relationship with the original Bill Brown. Bill Brown Sales. Go to BillBrownSales.com and remember, hashtag one call does it all, buddy. We got Juan Carlos Blacker.
One call does it all, right?
Oh, come on, man. But he's also from the Get a Grip on Rebates podcast, now out on Lighthead.
That's right. Loving
World
it.
famous.
Doing it with Joe
Yeah.
Pater, and we're killing it in the rebate world, I guess.
It's awesome.
You know, I think there's an appetite for that.
Yeah, seems to
couple
be.
shots a month, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think there is. I think there's a community of people that want to hear some rebate talk. So
Absolutely. It's hot on LinkedIn. All my LinkedIn people are like, hey, loving it.
yeah,
So,
for sure. Yeah, well, because
it's,
guess what? Your people on LinkedIn, probably a lot of them into rebates.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
A couple of them,
maybe.
I don't know.
That's a good place to put it. So what are you doing here at Strategies in Light, Juan Carlos?
Yeah, so I was invited to speak on rebates.
Okay, big
Shockingly.
surprise.
Yeah, big
Yeah.
surprise. Partnering up with David Schiller, who runs Lighting Solution Development. They do consulting to manufacturers on a variety of things. But I've partnered with him in the past, and he's talking about standards and regulations, and I'm following up with rebates and sort of where rebates are at. It's a bit of a follow-up from the talk we had last year here that covered some of the same topics. So real quick, half an hour chat breakout this afternoon. So
Is it like, do we need like a regional update? Isn't it very regional rebates?
yeah, that's the thing. This is what I'm going to be talking about today is going to be so high level. It's you're going to get it from 1 hour, one session of our rebate podcast, to be totally honest.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right, though. When it comes to rebates, it is very regional. It gets really, really specific to not just a region, but in some cases each utility. So you may be in one region that has got 4 or 5 utilities, and they're doing different things. And distributors and contractors and people interested in rebates, it's confusing, right?
Yeah.
And that's, I think, why Joe and I are always promoting the idea that you got to have somebody internal or some service that's helping you navigate the rebate world, because it's complex. A bit of why we're out here and providing the podcast for you guys. So
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, Ontario did put it all into the IESO,
right.
which is I think a good move for them.
Canada's smarter like that. They like to do things region-wise or province-wise. The U.S. they want to give their companies the power to.
So,
to
but
make
in Minnesota,
decisions.
you cross into a city area and you have a completely different rebate program.
Yeah, we have multiple rebate, but Wisconsin has one rebate. It's probably similar where.
Yeah, I
one
mean, you do
organization
get
runs
these state organizations like in Wisconsin, like in Oregon, where we have the Energy Trust of Oregon, like in Vermont, where they have Efficiency Vermont,
Yeah.
where they do these one programs. But even for like the Energy Trust of Oregon, that's only for the IOUs in Oregon. All the different municipalities don't have to follow what that state group's doing. So it's different. I mean, California is the same. California, the three big IOUs in the state have to follow certain regulations, where the municipalities like SMUD or LADWP, or even the smaller guys like Alameda Power don't do their own thing. So it's complex. It's complex no matter where you're at. I mean, if you're in a big state like California, it's incredibly complex. If you're in a small state like Wisconsin, it's still complex.
Yeah, it still
it
is,
doesn't get any better.
I know.
Maybe in Canada they like you.
Yeah,
better.
you know what I mean. I mean, you know what we come to understand it. We have a lot of rebate work in our work, so we get how rebates work. But you know, when it comes to long term, are we going to see the sunsetting of some of these rebate programs? Is it time for them to be sunsetted? Have there been too many rebates? I mean, what do you honestly? Be honest with me. I know you make a buck on it, but
yes and no. I think it's both sides. You are going to see the sunsetting of some of the rebate programs we've come to know and love. You know, your widget-based programs like TLEDs, getting $5 on a TLED, now down to $1 on a TLED. Those are going to go away because there's just it's not cost-effective. If it gets down to 50 cents, $1 for a rebate, it's not driving the distributors to promote it. It's not driving the customers to go out and look for it because $1 is not a big deal.
Mhm.
It was a big deal when it was $10, $15, but a dollar is not going to do it.
Mhm.
So you're going to see a conversion of those rebate programs moving from those widget based to what we call market transformation programs, where we're incentivizing in a totally different way. We're not incentivizing on a per widget product, but in strategies that help drive the market completely. So it might be in sales spiffs to the salespeople, it might be in marketing platforms, it might be in stocking, incentivizing stocking differently, just to drive
To have in stock, have products in stock.
just to drive full market change, not widget by widget change.
Hmm.
It's a different way of looking at it. Those are happening quite a bit now with utilities. So you're going to start seeing more of those. Those will continue to go for a while.
Mhm.
I think controls in lighting are going to help continue commercial rebates for a long while. I think there's a lot of space there to play, but those will be on the control systems, and they'll be much more robust programs. Not as easy to get into as just, hey, give me $10 on my TLED, right?
Sure, yeah.
And
Like
again,
changing light bulbs is a pretty easy business case to make.
Yeah. And the utilities love it because it's been inexpensive savings for them.
Why do utilities pay people to use less of their product?
It's actually there's a variety of reasons, and I'm not going to get into all of them now. But the main driver has always been what we call resource. Oh God, that just left my mind. But
Resource
basically,
adjustment?
no.
Sorry.
See, now you've really messed up my mind.
Yeah, I'm
But
screwing
basically,
with
the
it.
idea is that it's cheaper to pay people to use less power than to build new generation,
Okay.
right? So plug load is going up. Use of energy is going up no matter what we do,
Okay.
right? Because of all the different products, more people out there, all that. It's going up. So at some point, the utilities have to build new generation, new plants, new power plants. that
So
sort of thing.
someone in 2020 is using more power than someone in 1995.
The
Like
very
energy
likely.
intensity per citizen is higher now.
Ooh, probably. Yeah. I mean, just think of all the products that you're plugging in to your
Yeah, I never thought of it
Right.
that way. I only think of like in terms of how much energy the lighting industry has saved.
right. Huge. So in lighting has played a huge part in drawing down energy, both
For sure.
residential and commercial, because it's been such a huge. I mean, LEDs changed everything.
It's
First-
really the only technology that's really done anything like it. I mean, HVAC is 20% or something. Like lighting is massive.
It's pretty massive.
Yeah.
Pretty massive. So solar plays and other renewables play, but nothing is really in terms of the load that you're generating has reduced as much as lighting.
Yeah.
So, and it really is all about for the utility. It's about mitigating the increased building ways to produce more power. They don't want to do that. It's super duper expensive.
Sure.
So it's actually cheaper. It makes more sense to them.
Conservation demand management.
And then there's obviously some there's political reasons. There's they are mandated to do it by some of their municipalities or their.
I think it's an
governments, so-
addiction at this point.
And at this point, yeah,
I think I like my business. I've been doing rebates for 18 years.
it's also a great place for the utility to show how they want to benefit their customers.
mean,
right?
I think I don't know. I mean, lighting rebates, are they ever going to go away?
That's what
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out too. Are they're decreasing?
They're
know that for the
decreasing and
most
they're
part.
changing, but ever going away? Yes, they will go away at some point. I got to imagine, unless there's a new technology that really knocks it out of the park. But we're talking, you have to go from a TLED that does 15 watts to something to a similar product that does 3 watts.
What do you call
right?
that? There's a
It's the law.
the return.
The law of diminishing returns.
law of
is
diminishing
there.
returns,
It just
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
matter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, a 9-watt 4-foot TLED is not that exciting.
No.
You know what I
Got
mean?
some energy, but yeah.
Yeah.
not too exciting.
I mean, it's better than the 25 watts that first came out.
Sure.
I'll take the 9 watt over the 25 watt, and there's savings to be had, and the utility definitely wants those savings.
Yeah.
But when that 9 watt goes to a 7 watt or
7.5
a
watt.
6 watt,
Yeah.
it's not gonna mean as much, right?
Sure.
So, and right now it's really how do we get those old fluorescents or the T12s that are still out there? I mean, I don't know how that's still possible, but they're still there. How do we get those out? How do we get those high base products?
There's
the HID products, all that, all the street lights that are out there still can be converted.
Toronto
So,
still hasn't converted its streetlights yet.
there's a ton to still be done. So it's not going away anytime soon. You don't have to worry about that.
No.
Have
It
you
just-
seen any rebate increases for anywhere in the country
Horticultural lighting, mainly because
on horticulture?
yeah, well, because it's a brand new product,
Yeah.
right?
It went from
Um,
0 to something.
Controls. I think we're seeing
Controls.
more and more controls as it proves out the savings. You're going to see increased rebates there, but also dropping at the same time. They go and they grow and they drop. Right. I think as new products come out to replace traditional products, you're going to see rebates jump on those products that maybe neat. But I'm not the inventor, so I don't know what that product will be. Right. So. But yeah, it'll still be there. Don't worry. We talk this scary game of it's all going away, but it's not.
I need
going
my
away.
fix, man.
I know you
That
do.
rebate fix.
I know an addict.
I think that's why you brought me on board is to keep
keep this addiction
keep you
going.
feeling good.
Yeah,
Right?
keep this I need to keep my pulse, my rebate pulse. Keep it going.
right.
Hey,
So,
folks, remember, one call, Greg.
Does it all.
Bill Brown Sales. Go to BillBrownSales.com. That's Bill Brown Sales, the leader, absolute leader. If you're a lighting manufacturer, you need to have Bill Brown up your sleeve. Come on now. One call does it all. Juan Carlos Blacker, thanks for coming on the show.
hey, my pleasure.
He's got his own show now called Get a Grip on Rebates. Check it out on the lightheadmag.com. Folks, thanks for listening. Bye for now.
Thanks, guys.